Hi there everyone, Jarrell here, doing a developer check-in to let you know how things are going. I always enjoy hearing comments from you guys and hearing how you're all doing too. So, over the past couple weeks I've just been taking a break. I haven't been using the internet, I haven't been using social media. I've done about 9 or 10 months now of doing 130-hour weeks, and that, previously I'd done about 6 to 7 months of that as a maximum in that sort of a time period, and I was able to handle that. By the end of it, there's always a cost to working those long hours, and it's not a job where you kind of like plod along and you just do, oh, I'll just do whatever I can at a comfortable pace. The pace that I work at to get these games made is grueling. It's a grueling, brutal pace, and it's constantly multitasking and optimizing the amount of time that I have available to me, and so when I'm working this full sort of work pace, every single second of every single day is dedicated to work, and whether it's actively developing on the computer or I'm doing conceptual notes on a digital notepad on my phone, or whether doing planning and sort of solving problems just in my mind while I'm doing other day-to-day tasks like cooking, eating meals, etc. So it's grueling. And it's something I've been training for years and years and years of my life to be able to work like this, because this has always been my dream when I was a kid. Ever since I was a kid, the only job I really wanted, I want to make video games for a living. And this is the path that I've chosen. It's very difficult. I've worked extremely hard to be able to work at this pace and at this level to make games, but there's a cost to it. So pushing 9 or 10 months working like that is brutal. There's a physical cost that you pay at the end of that. I would have said I needed to stop a while ago, but I didn't. I kept working and working and working, and so I've just been paying the cost a little bit, and that means that I just needed to step away from the computer, step away from working. It's very difficult for me to stop working because I always have my phone with me, and I use OneNote on there, and I'm constantly, if I'm not in front of the computer, I'm constantly on OneNote taking conceptual notes and planning and all this sort of stuff. And so I'd had to tear myself away from that. I just have been catching my breath the past few weeks. I've been sleeping a lot because previously, again, like the past 9-10 months, I've been getting usually 4 or 5 hours of sleep, which is pretty bad. That's not very good considering the amount that I'm working as well. So I've been getting a lot of sleep, and I've been eating a ton. I just need to take in a ton of calories. I need to take in I've been drinking sport drinks for the electrolytes and all that, and I'm still not yet in a position where I can get back to physical training, but I need 2 months of dedicated hard physical training to get back into very good physical conditioning, and then I can resume working again. But I don't think I'll be resuming the 130 hours a week. I think I'm going to aim for 110 or so, which is something that's more reasonable. So Clasher Ball will be launching this month. It's launching on the Nintendo Switch on the 20th, and I'm just finishing up some paperwork for launching on the Atari VCS, so it will be launching very soon on the VCS as well. I'm organizing launching that on Steam, and I'll have some bonus worlds as well. We're doing that sort of bonus crossover with Silver Falls and also Breath of Thunder, so that'll be on the PC. You can play that. It'll just be a bit of fun. So I've just been looking at more legacy platforms, and I've been thinking about how so many don't have RPGs. RPGs are my favorite platform, and I've just been looking at I've been playing games on emulators recently, trying to take a break, and I was looking up like, oh, I want to play an RPG on the N64. Oh, there's like one Quest 64, and that's not exactly the kind of RPG that I want. I want a JRPG. I want a nice big party. I want turn-based battles. And I've been looking at other platforms, thinking, man, it's kind of a bummer. I want to play this platform, no JRPGs. So lately I've just been considering building a universal framework, though I suppose at this point it would be an actual part of it. in some ways it'd be an engine because I'd have to build the engine for a number of these home legacy platforms via homebrew. So I've been considering a way to build an RPG engine that I can mostly port from engine to engine using C. And that's something that I've just been thinking about, and I haven't started actioning that yet, but I think in the near future I will start actioning that, because I would love to see more JRPGs on more platforms. You know, the Virtual Boy, the Jaguar, the Lynx, the N64, the Dreamcast. And so that's something that I'll consider, because if I do create a sort of a universal RPG engine that I can use in-house, then I can use that and it would be the majority of programming done, and I can make different RPGs for different legacy platforms. That's just something, you know, I haven't actioned it yet, just something that I think would be a lot of fun if I can make RPGs for all those. And, you know, I wouldn't start out making the hugest, you know, biggest RPGs on legacy platforms, because again, I can't really make money from launching games on legacy platforms. It's really the Patreon supporters that allow me to spend a bit of time on the homebrew games. Then outside of that, I have to work on the commercial titles. For the next month or two, I'll be focusing on small titles that I'll be able to launch on mobile platforms like KaiOS and Android. There'll be small games that have ads running, and I'll be focusing on that for the next few months. Clash Ball again will be launching soon, and then I've got to get the other titles ready to launch as well. But again, I'm not exactly in a condition where I can really finish those and get them launched, because I'm still regenerating from having worked, you know, 130 hours a week for too long. I did that for a little too long, and so I can't work on the bigger stuff, and I can't do big sort of business stuff, because that I risk making some mistakes and problems there. So I need to rest, recover. So that's where I'm at right now. So I hope you're all doing well. Take care, everyone. And hopefully we'll catch up soon. I'm going to share some stuff on the Patreon very soon, and I'll have more fun homebrew stuff coming out pretty soon. Okay, everyone, take care. I'll see you around.